Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in.
Love in the virtual era. How the internet changed everything we used to know about love. What is love? That question has been in mankind's mind for many centuries, and no one could answer it with 100% precision. Love is maybe the most abstract of human feelings, the one who most influences our lives. If it was hard to understand and define love in the past, in the current days it got even more complicated. Love became more superficial and even surpassed the physical barriers, turning into something virtual sometimes. The internet made it easy to still in proximity with our beloved ones that lives far away, but also push away the ones who live close to us. Social media and dating applicatives made it easier to meet new people all around the world at the same time that gay people started to win their marriage rights. Love has never before been so ample and democratic as in the 21st century. Sergio is an exchange student from Groningen and has been living far away from her boyfriend for quite a while.
I am Sara Guerriello, and I'm 21 years old and I'm from Italy. And I'm here from my Erasmus program, and yeah, that's it. You want a definition of love? Well, it's really hard to say it like just with a phrase. I mean, because it's a really deep feeling. And I discovered with my boyfriend, my hermano, and because before meeting him, I didn't really know what was it. I mean, yeah, I had other boyfriends, but it wasn't the same, you know. When you find the right person, you just feel it. It's something that you can't really express it to someone else by using words, but it's something that you feel it in your heart and in your body and everything. I mean, and yeah, we met. We met at my university in Italy, a year and a half ago, and yeah, we met. He was studying in the in a meeting room. He was laughing with his friends, and I just noticed him. He had to do a trainship over there in Bonn, and at the end of his trainship, he discovered that he had a big opportunity to study over there for his master. So now he's still studying over there for his master, and we have a long-distance relationship. And after 4 months, we stayed together. So at the beginning, I was very, very scared because I said, okay, it's a new story. Maybe he doesn't want he doesn't want me to stress himself with this stuff. But you know, he also fell in love with me. So that's it. At the beginning, it was very, very stressful, and I was scared of everything, and I was afraid. And you know, you're more jealous because you don't know what he's doing, the people he's meeting, but now that I'm more trained with this, I can say that I deal with that. Well, every time that I had the chance to get to his place, I just take a flight and went there. But yeah, I could make it. I could make it because I worked during the summer, so I had a little money for me. Because otherwise, for my parents, they wouldn't allow me to do that because it's expensive. Because you for them you waste also time, because now you have to focus on your studying career, so you don't have to waste your time in other ways, but it's not wasting time at all. I think that the the worst thing is that you're jealous of the other. You're jealous. I mean that it's not that you're jealous. It's that you're afraid, like because you said okay, he's far away and he can meet whoever he wants, and I don't know, maybe one night he get drunk and he meets someone else. That stuff that you have in mind, and but it's well, if you really love the other person, you know that it's not like that, but you're still afraid of it because he's so far away. So you have to trust. So this is the hardest part. I mean, when I see couples together, I just think about, oh, it would be nice to, I don't know, have a pizza tonight, and or I don't know, have a walk in the park, and you can do it because every time we are together, it's like we have a schedule. Okay, now we have to do that because we don't have time to do the other thing. So it's very stressful in that way because everything is so organized.
And how often do you see each other right now?
Well, I can say that I'm happy with that because at the beginning I thought that okay, I'm probably seeing him like once in 2 months or probably like that, but at the end it wasn't like that because I managed to see him often, so like once in month, so it's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how do you see your future together?
Well, sometimes we make jokes about it, and said, oh, okay, we can have a little house in, I don't know, abroad or in Germany, and then I said, okay, but I don't speak German, so it's not for me. And yeah, I would like to live with him and have a family because I really believe in it. I really, no, I really believe in our relationships. That's what I mean. So I don't know. Just start with living together, and then we see. Without Skype or without WhatsApp, it would have been like crazy. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I think about it because I just think okay, maybe years and years ago, like they just used letters and they call once in a week because it was so expensive. And oh god, if I think about it, it's crazy. But now I'm really happy that we have these opportunities like internet and Skype because we can see each other whenever we want. We just need the internet connection and that's it.
Do you think you should have managed to keep on to keep on the relationship if was no internet?
Well, I think so because we are really in love, but I don't know really how it would have been because yeah, it's totally different from now. So it would have been really hard, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy thinking about that. I do like this program for meeting people. I don't know. I don't trust it, but also because I don't trust humans in the way that I know it seems weird to me, to meet people in a just because you put a photo on your account, and I don't think you can choose a people just by seeing someone on a screen. I mean, it's crazy. You have to first to feel something between you.
Almost everyone in the current days are at least in one or two social media, and it is usual that we see our friends and colleagues posting how wonderful their lives, their relationships, their foods and trips are. In the virtual, everyone is happy. Everyone has a perfect life. There are no problems to be solved, no bills to be paid, no sad feelings whatsoever. People are selling on Facebook the life they wanted to have, not the life they really have. It is like everyone wants to show the world how happy they are, even though they aren't. When love became super dynamic and fast, is it still love? Matchmaking companies existed for quite some decades, maybe centuries, but matchmaking's applicatives and websites are something new and efficient. The all-might cell phone applicative Tinder started to run in 2012 and became ultra-popular worldwide. The amount of people on Tinder is simply immense, being hard to find a person that is single and it's not on date. It is estimated that 11% of Americans use the dating applicative or website, most of them Tinder. According to the company itself, 8 billion of connections were made through it. Tinder is a menu of people, a menu where you can choose the one that you like most. Although this catalog of people can be helpful, especially for shy people, at the same time it's a little scary, especially a virtual brave new world where the society of consume became so big that it started to influence the relationships as well. Like if people started to consume other people, to transpass the shopping mentality to the personal relations field. This can be a problem since the applicative objectifies people, and especially women who have been fighting against this objectifying problem for more than decades. For Thijs Lovell, the internet and the dating applicative have more good aspects than downsides and made life easier for those who live far away from each other.
Like you see now a lot of internet dating, which makes it easier to find somebody, but I think still once people get together, you will see the same aspects in relationships, that they are compassionate or intimate, or there's some level of commitment, and also the social function of love doesn't really change. Well, I don't know if it helps to keep the relationship for a longer time, because for that you need some commitment. I think it certainly helps to find other people, and also like to find someone is an important aspect of a intimate relationship. I would imagine that would be easier, for example, if you can Skype, or like before we had internet, you maybe had to either write a letter or make a long distance phone call, which is really expensive. So sharing feelings or thoughts would not be so easy, and I think you would miss out on that important aspect of relationship, and in that way it would be harder to maintain.
Love has always been seen by a commerciant as a way to sell their products. The opportunity is there and eager to be explored, especially in determined days of the year such as Mother's Day or Valentine's Day. It appears that the only way to show how people care for each other nowadays is to trade presents to spend money. Love becomes, then, a product to be sold, a false conception in what caring means trading. The capitalism society created a strange necessity that people need to give presents to each other in a way to prove their love. And in random dates that were chosen by the society to be more special than any other day. Valentine's Day is the day of hypocrisy, when love becomes only one more product to be explored. If even the greatest philosophers of mankind had trouble to define what exactly is love, imagine simple mortals. There's no correct answer about what is it, but we all know his symptoms, we all know when love is in the air. But love is facing a revolution in modern times, becoming way more embracing than before thanks to the human creation, the internet. The internet ended up with the physical distance barriers and made it a lot easier for people to have a long-distance relationship, and not only, but also to be in contact with their beloved ones. But also, at the same time, it brought a downside with it, the fake situation surrounding the feeling.
Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm